Hi guys, and welcome to my channel. For those of you who are new, welcome. And just take a few seconds and hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on any of my new content. Today we are actually going to be reviewing the FoxyBae Straightening Hairbrush. I am actually excited to see if this one's going to work. This isn't the first time that I filmed this video. The first time I filmed, I actually had a defective brush. So FoxyBae went ahead and sent me out a new one, and we are going to be trying that out right now. And I would love it if you would take a few seconds after the video and follow me on all my social media. I will link that all below for you. And let's get into this brush. So I love the black with the rose gold. I think that it's so beautiful, and I love that. So I'm really hoping that this brush is actually going to work. And so this is what it looks like in the box. Pretty good. I like these little guys here that they give you. I think that they're really helpful, and I love that they actually include them because I'm terrible. I lose these things like they're going out of style. Alright, so I'm going to get this out of the box and we will plug it in and see what happens. One other thing that I want to include is that they do give you a little bag to stick your brush in after you're done with it. I honestly don't think that I'll use it, but I like that they do add it just in case you do want to travel with it. So this is what the brush looks like. I love the rose gold with the brush, and so I think it's super cute. One thing that I do want to point out is when I read the instructions the first time, it did not explain very well how this all works. So there is a built-in feature that helps you to not change the temperature while you're brushing, because let's face it, it's in a position where when you're holding it, you're going to hit the buttons. Well, the instructions do explain that you have to push the on button 2 times in order to adjust the temperature up or down. I missed that the first time that I used this brush. I could not figure it out. It does lock after a few seconds once you've chosen your temperature. And then to shut the brush off, you have to unlock it again and then press the button for 3 seconds. So I do want to just throw that out there real quick. Now, I'm going to go ahead and get this plugged in and I'll be right back. Alright guys, so I've got it plugged in and I waited to turn it on so we could turn it on together. The first brush that I had gotten from FoxyBae made a really gross chemical-y smell when I got it and turned it on. And so there was no way I was going to use that. I turned it on a few different times to make sure it was actually the brush that was doing that. And I did attempt to use it once and it made my hair smell like that, and I was like, no, this is going back. They said that's not normal, so we're going to find out if this one makes that smell or not. But one thing I do love is the swivel cord, because I'm really notorious for getting my cords all caught up. So I'm going to go ahead and turn it on. It does heat up super fast, and that was something that I really liked about the first brush. Okay, so I just turned it on, and I'm going to go ahead and select 420 degrees because that's the temperature that I usually straighten my hair at. I've got kind of stubborn hair. And so it starts counting, I don't know if that is showing up, but it starts counting up to the temperature that you chose. I'm going to set that down. And then the instructions do say to brush through your hair before doing it. So I'm going to go ahead and brush my hair while that's heating up. Have any of you tried this brush? If so, leave it in the comments below and let me know what you thought, because I was not impressed with the first one that I got because of the smell, and that was really my only complaint from it. I have been looking for a straightening brush for a while because I have 4 kiddos and I want to be able to rush out the door in a hurry, and let's face it, with 4 kids you don't always have time to do your hair. I am going to section off my hair in the same way that I would if I was going to straighten it, just so that we'll give it the best shot it could possibly have. I'm going to go ahead and pin these guys. We'll use the ones that came with it. I am interested, if you guys have tried other brushes and you love them, I would love to hear what they are, because if this guy doesn't work, I'm going to still be looking for one. We're at 260 degrees right now, and you can tell that it's getting hot just by touching it. I do like how it has the little nubs to keep it from actually touching your scalp. Oh, goodness sakes. This one is kind of making the same smell, but not like the other one, so we'll wait till it gets up to temperature and see what happens. The biggest reason I ordered this brush was because ShanXO said that it doesn't make a gross smell like some of the other brushes she's tried. And so I'm going to be really disappointed if this one makes the same smell. Truthfully, it's at 300 degrees. My husband's helping me film, and I actually am curious, do you smell it?
Not as of yet, but also it didn't start really smelling until your second and third try. And then it started affecting the whole house.
Yes. I will have to agree with that statement. I'm writing a blog about it and it's all in there, so you guys will know really what I think about this brush in my blog post. And of course in this video too, I'm going to be truthful. I think this one's not heating up as fast as the other one though. I'm a little bit nervous to put this on my hair because if this one's making the smell, I don't want my hair to smell like that. Alright, so it's at 420. It doesn't smell like it's doing that, so we're going to go ahead and try it. Alright, so the instructions say to section out a piece of hair and start at the root, holding the bottom of the hair, press down while brushing. I do think it's straightening my hair. See, I just totally clicked the button and it's going to stay on because it's locked. So I will have to say that feature in itself is pretty handy. One thing I'm not sure I'm going to love about this brush is I don't know that I'm going to be able to get my ends super straight. But then again, when I'm in a hurry, I don't think that's really necessarily going to be important. I think the important part is that the majority of my hair is straight. I just totally whacked myself with it. It's not overly heavy. I do feel like it is straightening my hair pretty fast because it does take a little bit of time for me to straighten my hair. And you guys saw it, like I totally just let it air dry. That's what my natural hair does, so you guys got to see that. I do feel like it's straightening my hair. What do you think, Michael?
Just like the other one, it is straightening your hair. It does kind of leave a slight curl at the bottom.
Yeah, I noticed that too. I definitely feel like if you want super, super straight hair, this is definitely not going to be the brush for you because it's going to leave some volume, which I kind of already expected that though when purchasing it because let's face it, it's a brush. It's not a flat iron. It's not going to do exactly the same thing. Okay, let's continue on and see. I think that it will straighten the ends if you hold it there just a little bit longer. And I totally just touched my ear with the brush and I didn't burn my ear, so I like that. And I'm going to do this like real time so you guys can see exactly how long it takes for me to do this. I do think that I will get the back of my hair easier with this than I would the straightening iron. When I use my flat iron, I have to get my husband's help with the back of my hair because I seem to always miss that. And in case any of you are wondering, I did use heat protectant before I put my hair up because I knew I was going to be trying this brush out. I do like how straight it is getting my hair. See, I'm going to try it this way and see if that helps straighten the ends. Yeah, I think that really helped. You can see that this end looks a little bit more straight, well, except for that back piece. A little bit straighter than this side, I feel like. Let's try doing that again on this side. Yeah, see, I like how it does it better if you go the opposite direction. I'm going to go back here. It's definitely straightening my hair, so there's that. Alright, let's take down the rest and comb that real quick, and we will see what happens. I have a mirror right here, so I'm going to look real fast so that I can part my hair. Okay, so, gotta love this. So you gotta love this, like, fro that I've got going on. I am so happy that my hair is dark brown again. And let me just tell you, that was a long time coming. I have an entire blog dedicated to my hair, and I will be posting that very soon, so you understand why I'm even talking about it. Well, I do think this side of my hair is definitely straighter than this side where I haven't done anything to this part. And so, as far as the straightening goes, it definitely does that. I just poked myself in the head with the brush. So in case any of you are wondering what that jump was all about, that was me poking myself. Had nothing to do with burning. Just operator error. It's late and my kids are all in bed, and I would just love a cup of tea and to cuddle with my husband and just kind of chill and relax. But I really wanted to get this video up because I really want to just get this figured out, whether this brush is going to work. If not, I'm sending them both back because right now I have both of them. See, it is totally straightening my hair. And I don't smell like the overly chemically smell that I had from the first brush, but like my husband said, I didn't notice that really bad until the second time I turned the brush on. So before I end the video, I am going to crank this guy up as hot as it will go and see if that produces a smell, because I do want to check that out while I'm filming. That way I can just give an honest opinion on how I feel like this brush is going to perform, if I would recommend it, because, you know, I want to be able to be 100% honest with you guys, and I just feel like if you're going to spend money, get a product that's going to work and that you're going to love and actually use, because I won't use it if it's going to smell. It would be better off being a paperweight at that point. Alright, you guys, I feel like my hair is really straight. I don't feel like I really need to straighten it a whole bunch more. I'm going to just do a pass underneath though. I'm just going to set that down in a second. It does say to put it on a like heat mat while using it. The back of the brush doesn't feel like really super hot to me, so I don't really feel like I would personally worry about that too much because I do use my heat mat for my flat iron. But alright, you guys. Oh, look at that little crazy eye right there. Let's see just how well this will work for that. I always have that really weird part back there that just doesn't want to ever get straight. Do any of you guys wonder why you can't straighten your hair as well as the guys do at the salon? Because I go and get my hair cut and I can never get it as straight. Alright, so I feel like it did straighten my hair pretty fast. Now, is it perfectly straight down at the ends? No, I don't think so. But I didn't really expect that because my ends are really dead. And so I'm kind of going to give it leeway with that because of my ends being dead. But as far as like the healthy hair, I feel like it totally did. Alright. I don't know, guys. Alright, I'm going to unlock it and we're going to crank it up. So it goes up to 450. That's the temperature that it reaches its fullest. Do you smell it?
I'm starting to smell it. Is there any chance that it could be the heat guard you were talking about?
I highly doubt that, but we can test that theory. Does it smell like that on my hair? Do you want to come smell my hair and see?
I'll come smell your hair.
Okay, so Michael's going to come smell my hair and tell me if it's my heat protectant, because I really don't think that's what it is. Because I used the Brazilian keratin brand.
I'm knocking stuff over. I think I started to smell that the closer I got. Otherwise, your hair
Okay, guys,
smells good.
it is kind of starting to smell like that.
Oh yeah, there it goes.
Do you smell it?
Mm-hmm.
I smell it. I wonder if it's just something on the brush itself that needs to be cleaned off, maybe. I don't know, you guys. Honestly, since this one's starting to smell the same way that the first one's starting to smell, I don't really know that I would recommend this to you guys. I mean, unless I change my mind, unless I find some like really great way of making that smell go away, I really don't think that I would reach for this brush. I don't like that it has that smell. The reason I bought it was because Shannon reviewed it and said that it didn't make a smell. So right now, I really don't think I would recommend this brush, and I'm kind of let down that this one's smelling like that too, because I love the way that it looks. I feel like it definitely straightened my hair relatively well, especially for the type of product that it is. So I am, however, going to see if I can clean it off, and if I can clean it off and it doesn't smell like that again, I will leave that in the description bar below. But as of right now, I honestly would send it back and get my money back, because I would not be using this, because it made my entire house stink. The first one did, and this one's making the same smell. So this one is not Glam Mom approved. I'm sorry to say that. I love the way it looks. I love the idea of it, but with it smelling like that, I don't really feel like I could recommend that to you guys, because I wouldn't want you guys to get it and be like, oh, this is complete crap. So if you like this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. It really helps me out. And if you have anything else that you'd like me to review or check out, leave it in the description bar below. I would love to oblige. And if you haven't already, check out my other videos. Follow me on all my social media sites, and I will see you next time. Stay beautiful. Bye!